if I'm gonna have a chair right here. I might have to lower it, but I'm going to be making the Stranger Things gingerbread house. Okay. Basically, I'm using a chair. Yes, I do sit here. Maybe I'll put a piece of cardboard. Don't think it matters. Anyways, I got it from Five Below. I think it was like $5.55 or something. Anyways, I thought it was really fun, and it's Stranger Things, and I've been like really into getting all of these Stranger Things items that they have. Target literally did like a whole collection, and I really want this stuff. I'm very excited. If you don't know, I did a Stranger Things countdown a while back. She can't even see her. No, she's like dangling up there. Anyways, and as it gets closer and closer, I'm getting more and more excited. Anyways, I'm very excited. This is a gingerbread house, and I thought while I do this, maybe I'll share some doll news. I'm not good at building gingerbread houses. I've done them a few times. It's not like a tradition that my family does, okay, but like for the past few times I've been very interested in getting them. They did a Barbie one like a year ago, 2 years ago, but this one I was like, I must have. I got it from Five Below. It's really small. I cannot wait to see how small it is. But yeah, I thought, why not, while I do this, I can talk about whatever I want. Anyways, the back bit has instructions, and then it even has some little characters that I'm supposed to cut out. I think I'm gonna focus on building the house. I also want to eat everything that's in here, and I want to see if like this will taste good, because it looks different. It's very dark compared to the photo. I don't know. Kit, pre-baked cookie, pre-made icing, candy bones, bats, and scene setter. Okay. Yeah, I should definitely say I'm not good at making these. I feel like every time I do, I want to cry. Here's the frosting. It has like a little spout. Do you see that? Anyways, this never sticks. But it does, I want to say, it does feel different compared to like all the other ones that I've spent more money on than $5.50. This feels like just like feeling it here, it feels better than some of the others. However, it's very little, and I should let you know I'm not good at following instructions, so hopefully we can do that. We also get the cookies that you have to break apart, my biggest fear, and then the candy bones, and then the bats here. Yeah, let's start with the cookies. They actually smell really good, which means that I really want to eat them. I'm nervous to break them. No way. They smell like a chocolate gingerbread. Nope. Like a chocolate graham cracker. That was really easy to break. I'm already very impressed with myself for not, you know, snapping them. The only like fear that I would have is like it could be very easy to like break off and you could destroy it. Now I have to start by building the house, and then this is my biggest struggle. I do see scissors. That's good. Craft scissors, so don't judge them. I'm actually very impressed that they have like a little spout already like made into it. Hopefully that was a big enough cut. That's a very small one. Boop. Okay. Hopefully that's good. And then start by building it. So like, wait, how does it go? Okay, these are the front, that's the side, and this is the roof. Wait. Roof sides. Right? Sides, I think. Okay, we're just gonna go like that and hope for the best. I do have scissors, so I will be able to cut out everything else. I'm not sure if this is enough frosting, but crazy enough, it's not coming out. I really thought, oh, there we go. I really thought that it was going to be, it feels, I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, I do have frosting, that I purchased. Hopefully it's still good. I didn't check, because I probably will try to eat this, at the end. Anyways, I thought that I got a big enough hole, but I don't think that it was. My biggest issue that I'm already panicked for is the building of the roof to get it to stick. I'm not sure how much of this I need, and I would like to have, it smells good, some left. I'm panicked for this, but once I have everything glued, I'm gonna let it sit for a little bit, because that's what's what I'm gonna need to do. Okay, now it's time for the back of it. I'm nervous. I don't know how much you're supposed to use. I kind of prefer, one time I bought a more expensive one in which it already came pre-built. And that was the best decision I've ever made. And for whatever reason, I haven't done that since. The last one I did buy the Barbie one, which, you know, I had to build and I cried. I was like, I hate this. I'm never going to do it again. And look, I bought the Stranger Things one. Okay, this is so cute. And the reason why I want to let it sit for a little bit is that it is supposed to go upside down on the little thing that you cut out. So, like, it's got to stay kind of sturdy. And I'm hoping that the frosting will harden enough. I don't know how long it takes for, like, frosting to harden. Yeah, my biggest fear is the roof. So, boop. 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 And then I should probably just do both sides, maybe? Okay, you can see. I didn't even pay attention. I didn't even care if you could see. I was like, you'll be fine. Yeah, I feel like that's good. You might question, what does this taste like? And I actually have very good hopes, because one of the things about gingerbread is that if you like store-bought ones, they never taste good, okay? And that's disappointing. Like, meaning I can never eat them because they're way too crunchy. I'm gonna add some here to get it to stick, hopefully. They're like way too like thick and hard to eat. So I'm hoping that this one is really like soft and I can eat it after, because I'm not gonna waste a gingerbread house, you know what I mean? No way. Okay, I'm gonna let this sit. I am seeing a little bit of cracking in the cookie, and I don't know if that's how it's supposed to be or not. I do want to cover this spot here. Boop, boop, boop. Maybe to like add more, pretend this is glue. Anyways, like I was saying, I did buy one once that was pre-built, and it was amazing. But it was, I mean, you couldn't eat it, which was devastating. I'm sure that I could have attempted, but like, I feel like I could eat this. Like, there's a bunch of like the little crunchy cookies on the bottom, like little crumbs. They taste delicious. I feel like after I'm done decorating this, I might just eat this. The frosting tastes delicious, by the way. And I feel like usually their frosting tastes good, but this frosting tastes good. Tastes very good. Said I'm gonna let this sit. I'm already very impressed. Just like the cookie was easy. Usually when I have to break it, because I hate when it doesn't come in separate pieces, I have to use a knife because it's so like stiff. Also, the frosting is really nice, and I know that usually it's like let it like warm it up in your hands, but like even when I microwave it to try to get it softer, it never sticks, and I'm very impressed that it's already started to stick. Like I said, I'm gonna let this sit. I wanted to also talk about the other things that Stranger Things has done while I attempt to let this dry, and let this sit here. I might start to decorate it before we cut out anything. I don't know. I just really wanted to like sit and, you know, Stranger Things also has done a bunch of snacks, and I have attempted to get all of them, failing, because I feel like there's so many. There's also a bunch of other items that I want to eventually get. I love Stranger Things. I don't remember when it came out, but obviously since I'm close in age to the cast, I've fallen in love with the show. Like, it's like watching them grow up. It's crazy because they're like my age. Anyways, I'm very excited for the show. I'm tempted to get a lot of their merch or food stuff that they got when they did the last season. They did pizza for Surfer Boys Pizza. They also released ice cream for the ice cream shop that they worked at, Chips Ahoy, that was called. What's it called? Is that a cookie? Ahoy, whatever their place that they worked at was. Anyways, this year they've also been releasing stuff. They have released a lot of stuff that's like just them placed on like packaging, if that makes sense. So like one that they did was they did like a Dorito collaboration, and they like placed their photo or like the Stranger Things logo. That a lot of companies do that. They did that also the last season was released. I got Cool Ranch Doritos. I kept the bag for a really long time, but then I was like, I don't need the bag. This year they did the same thing. They're doing branding. I keep finding a lot of Stranger Things branding on everything. They did release a new like flavor. I'm not sure if it's like a new flavor, but they released a new Dorito flavor for Stranger Things, which I thought was really cool. I did I have fallen in love with them. They're delicious. Here's my little bowl of them. It's 2 chips in here, and honestly, it's kind of hard to tell which is which. But there's 2 flavors in here. One is the Cool Ranch Doritos, which is delicious and amazing. Then there's also a pizza flavored, which is kind of like a pizza ranch. Mixing foods is like my least favorite thing on the planet. I hate when companies do it. I separate everything. I separate trail mix, Chex Mix, I separate M&Ms. So as much as I love them, it's also very annoying. It's kind of hard to tell which is which, but I think it's we'll find one that I'm guaranteed is pizza and I'm guaranteed is Cool Ranch. This one is pizza, it's darker. This one's Cool Ranch, it's lighter. That's how I tell, because I don't know, there's just something about like putting something in my mouth without knowing what flavor it is that like really grosses my brain out. So that's how I learned. Usually the pizza ones also have like a lot of like flavor dusting on it. The other ones don't. I've fallen in love with them. They are kind of expensive. And then they did do cookies, the chocolate chip, Chips Ahoy, what was it called? For some reason I'm thinking that's not what they're called. Anyways, they did do a new flavor there. I did get it. It was fine. I like regular ones, so I did buy the cookies that are branded Stranger Things that are just regular cookies. I also got these. They are Stranger Things. They literally have, okay, I was gonna say they literally just say Netflix Stranger Things, but they do have the characters on the back. Okay, is that their new outfits too? I think so. Anyways, I got these because I got the little spicy Funyuns, and it was like buy one get one, and it's Stranger Things. They are just regular mini cheddar flavored Cheetos, right? I don't know. I haven't eaten them yet. I haven't opened them. I just want to make sure. Yeah, they're not spicy or anything. They're just regular minis. They do taste good though. Anyways, I've been obsessed with Stranger Things branding because it means that I get to buy things that I already know that I like. And I get to justify it as it's Stranger Things. They've done a few other things, but I've been waiting for like the pizza to come back because that was always really good. Anyways, I think it's time to go back to decorating my gingerbread house. I want to decorate it how they did, but I covered up the photo. Okay. I should probably start with like the design of the outside. Do they decorate? They decorate the top. Okay. Again, I don't want to run out of frosting, but I do have leftover frosting I'd prefer, or extra frosting to use. I'd prefer to keep using this one though. I just feel like sometimes they don't give you enough frosting, and that's annoying. Boop, boop. Again, I'm attempting to do what they're doing, what they do on the outside. I'm not very artistic, so we're just gonna do boop, 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 boop. Do they do a round? I think so. I don't know if they did the back. We're gonna do the front because that's like the most important before I run out of frosting. And then the back of it, they did give me, I wish they gave like fun shapes. Like, yes, they gave you bats, but like that's iconic like Halloween stuff. I wish they had given a Demogorgon candy specifically because I loved the Demogorgon. I know that that's not supposed to be my favorite character in the show, and I'm not supposed to be rooting for the Demogorgon, but I am rooting for the Demogorgon. Okay, maybe not the best, but that's okay. The front of the house had like a little gate, and then they outlined the window and the door. I feel like mine does not look like their photo, because like why'd they cross out? Why'd they do X's? Okay, I'm afraid to move this. I feel like this is sliding down. Is it? It might be sliding down. Oh no. I can't tell, but I don't want to move that. I can't get in. Yeah, I think it's sliding down. Please stop. This is, I got too excited. Now I just have to hold it. I'm sorry. Judge my house. I don't think that it's drying and it could still be sliding, but I want to add in these. I didn't do the back of the house or some of the other designs, but that's okay. It's supposed to have like garland stuff, or garland, like railing, like fence. I do have a decent amount of frosting left, but I'm hoping that my house stays. Okay, I have the bat dudes and I do want to try one. Doop. But I also want to put them on the house, so I am going to try one. I think they're just regular bat candies, like hard candy. But I'm going to eat one. And then I also have, I'm not tasting any flavor other than sugar. These are like little bones, okay? And they got like, some of them have blood splatters. Most of them are just white. These, I think what they are is when I was little, there used to be hard candies that were colorful, that were bone and skull like shapes. They were just hard candy. Best thing on the planet. We love them. I think they stopped making them. I think that's what these are. Well, I can tell they honestly don't have like a flavor other than candy. I didn't try bone though. I put them there. I don't know where else they put them. I guess just on the outside of the house. I mean, sure. You can do whatever you want. Doop, doop, doop. I don't, like, there isn't really a specific design to it, which makes me think they're just like, oh, they need hard candies in here. What do we do? And they just were like, oh, there's demo bats. That's close to a bat, so we'll just put a bat in here. And then they were like, people die in there. Let's put some bones in there. I would have loved a Demogorgon. The Demogorgon's my favorite character. Okay? Hate to say it. Anyways, I'm just filling the rest of the house. Boop, boop, boop. For the most part, it's sticking pretty well. I'm pretty impressed with this. I think it's really cute. And now I have some candies that do remind me of my childhood. I do think you can buy the bones. You can't buy the skulls anywhere. This one was the, like, most crazy one. Which side? I think I'm going to do that side because it's more covered in blood. They're sticking. It's also staying pretty well. I'm nervous about the transfer because I have to cut the little characters out, okay? If it falls apart, I will cry. So, be prepared. I want something to put it on. Let's move the Doritos. I did get a bowl of these because I did want to eat them. Oh my god, it's falling. Two hands. Two hands. Okay, we did it. It did not break apart. So far, there has been no tears shed. Okay. I want to know if there's anything else I have to cut out. Here's my characters that I have to cut out. You're going to stay for this. I hope it's easy to do. Otherwise, I probably will do it wrong. Oh my god. Yeah, just let me see what I'm doing. Okay. Okay. Give me like 5 seconds. Okay. So we got 3 things to cut out. The actual base, which I need to make it look really nice, because this is how the house is going to stay upside down. So I'm just cutting around this little dude. Does it tell me how to build it? It's possible that I cut the instructions up. Okay. And then I also need to cut the little triangle dudes. Boop. Again, I got this at Five Below. It's very small. I remember when my mom picked it up, she was like, "Are you sure you want this?" I said, yes. The candy's good, by the way. I'm nervous it's gonna make my teeth black. The bats are black, but that's okay. Here's the thing. I think you're just gonna bend it. I don't even know if I have to glue it. I might have to glue it. There's no instructions on how to put the thing together. Oh, there is. Oh, it says tape. I have to get my own tape. I could glue it or use the frosting. And then we also have a Demogorgon, which is really nice that they give me a cardboard cutout of a Demogorgon since he is my favorite dude. There is frosting on here. Okay, now I gotta be careful to cut around Sir Demogorgon. Nervous. Okay, we also have a bat. The bat doesn't even have, like, a base, I don't think. Sorry, I'm still cutting out my Demogorgon. Okay, yeah, he's got some frosting on him. There we go. I had to wipe it off. Boop. Frosting off. I also assume I might have to tape it, but it doesn't really show me. And then the bat does not, let's get the frosting off. The bat does not have. It says, have an adult help you cut up the dotted lines. Fold back each side. There's no fold on the bat. Okay, sorry. Cutting out the bat. I don't know where I'm supposed to put him. I'm eating the hard candy. I don't know if I keep calling this a bat, but it's a demo bat. I think that was its name. I guess I don't have to, like, really cut on the dotted line because, like, it's still already an outline, but that's okay. Boop. Boop. Okay. Sorry. You're just staring at my head as I'm concentrating. Here's my demo bat. Oh, wait. I want to cut that a little bit better. Boop. Here's my demo bat. I don't know what to do with you. Wait, are you upside down? No, I think this is the right side up. Here he is, just a little cutout dude. This doesn't have anything. Like, I'm supposed to fold on the lines, but, like, he's not, like, he just gonna, I mean, that's fine for me. Can't even see him. There we go. That's a, oh, is this a demo dog? I think that's a demo dog. I thought it was a Demogorgon, but it's clearly on all fours, so that's a demo dog. No Demogorgon. That's rude. And then here's the little dude. Okay, so then I have to fold on the lines given. And hopefully you're sturdy enough. You're still falling. Stop. I thought we talked about this. It's still falling. I got frosting on my hands again. I apologize. It's still falling. I'm hoping that once it's upside down for like a few seconds that it'll be okay. And I'm supposed to tape this, but I don't think I own tape. At least not with me. We'll look though. We'll do like a quick search because I'm in my craft area, okay? You'll never guess what I found. I'm not like insanely surprised. But usually I don't have tape on me. I did just do a project, so I was like, I'm a little bit more optimistic than I usually would be, but I'm trying to give this project the best outcome. Because the gingerbread is definitely falling. Okay, tape it on. I hope it's like good. There we go. Maybe I'll add extra tape for extra support. Okay, we'll do that. That's enough tape. My thing is definitely not dry, but I don't think that it's going to get much. There's no way that it's gonna fit on that. You want me to what? I feel like the second I lift this up, it's gonna just tumble and break, and I'm gonna be so sad. Okay, let's put my box down for some support. Okay. I was gonna say something. I told you that Stranger Things did like a collaboration with, maybe not collaboration with Target, but they have a bunch of stuff at Target. And they have a popcorn bucket, and I really want it because I think it's a Demogorgon. It's either a Demogorgon or a Demodog. It's got like the face. And I was like, I don't eat popcorn. I only eat movie theater popcorn. And I was like, what can I put in it? So like, theorize what I can put in it so that I can buy it. I can justify purchasing it. Okay, I'm nervous. It's breaking. It's breaking. you're thinking you should have waited, but like the longer I wait, the more the roof sinks in. Maybe if I like, oh my god, panic. I wanted to put this on here. Oh my god, stop. She's upside down. Oh, that's what I thought was gonna happen. I just wanted it to, you know, stay for a little bit. Maybe if we like push it this way to the, I think she looks decent. I don't want anybody judging here because she is now falling over currently. If you can see, she's all coming apart. But I think that was a success. My biggest thing with these is obviously they don't stay together very long, and when they do, like, it was like sinking down all the time, but that's okay because I expected that. However, I'm pretty impressed, and I want to know if the cookie tastes good. I can eat it. 10 out of 10. Best decision of my life. Usually you can't eat gingerbread cookies. Or at least I can't. I'm sure like if you soften them up or soak them in milk for 10 days, it'll get somewhat soft enough to eat them, but I can eat this. And it definitely tastes like similar to a graham cracker. Specifically the chocolate ones. This is good. Very excited about this. Very happy with the outcome. And I have extra frosting, which means if I can like get any out, I can eat the cookie with frosting. And I also have hard candies, which remind me of my childhood, because I think those are very similar to what they are. If anybody knows what I'm talking about with the skulls and bones, I could not think of the other word. I was like, what is the other word that I'm looking for? Let me know. Anyways, I'm back then. Thanks for watching. I know it's kind of different from what I usually do. Most of the time I'm usually showing dolls, but every once in a while I like to show my other things that I like. And one of those things happened to be Stranger Things. I honestly wish they come out with more merch because they don't really, I mean, they do. They have like a decent amount, but like, I'd like more. I'd like dolls. The dolls that they did not release in the United States, and I would like them to do dolls. That's what I'm saying, okay? Anyways, I'm back. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Bye!